Under Article 35 of the UN Convention on Contracts for the International Sale of Goods, the seller must supply goods of a quality that is fit for purpose. So that's the legal term. It must be fit for purpose. Now, which of the following is not included in terms of quality being fit for purpose? So the first thing to emphasize is when we talk about quality, quality does not mean expensive, exclusive, as it might mean if we talked about sort of quality in traditional marketing context. We're talking here about, does it meet the purpose that it's set out to do? So which of the following is not included as this part of quality? The answer is the first one. Fit for an unusual use not known by the seller. So it is not reasonable for the seller to be held accountable for a use of its product which they simply never expected and never realised. There's a nice practical example of this. There's a cosmetics company called Avon that produced a body lotion. Now, it was discovered informally that this body lotion was especially effective at repelling mosquitoes and insects. As a result of which, a lot of people in Scotland who were going out fishing would buy the Avon body lotion and use it as an insect repellent. Now, Avon never developed the product on that basis. That's not what it was intended to do. There was no scientific research to back it up. And crucially, Avon was not promoting it on that basis. So therefore, if somebody chose to buy the Avon body lotion and then went back to Avon and said, well, hang on a minute, it doesn't repel insects, Avon's response would quite reasonably be, well, no, we never said it would. It was never intended to. The fact that people might have talked about this happening, that's not our doing. It's not reasonable for us to expect and allow that to happen. However, what you would expect in terms of being fit for purpose is that it's packaged adequately. So if it's being delivered, if I'm having a crystal vase delivered, it's entirely reasonable to expect that it's properly packaged so that it doesn't get damaged. That it's allowed to be used for an unusual use if it's suggested by a sample of the product. So let's return to the Avon perspective. Imagine now that Avon has recognised that lots of people are buying this as an insect repellent when they're going out fishing. And so they adopt a marketing campaign and promote this lotion in fishing shops. Angling shops, where everyone's going there buying their rods, their lines, all of their fishing equipment. And there is this big Avon promotion with body lotion linked to fishing, and maybe it's something like, feel your best when you're out fishing, all of those sorts of things. Now, Avon has not explicitly sold this as an insect repellent, but the way that the product has been promoted, it might be unusual, but it's suggested. In other words, it seems to be known by the seller and the seller is trying to play off it. In which case, if the seller knows and is trying to play off it, then actually that would be then deemed as being part of what's required fit for purpose. And obviously, if the goods are being used as you would normally use them, as a body lotion, you would absolutely expect that it works as a body lotion. So the only one of these that is not required in terms of quality that's fit for purpose is the unusual use not known by the seller.